Welcome aboard Friday's market wrap up here. TOPGUN Options, Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz, and man, SpaceX. What are we at? 158, 160. I wanted to wait to knock this out to watch that launch. I mean, pun intended. And real quick, folks, if you're like AOC and all these people, Elon Musk might be a trillionaire. Man, you ever get a job from a poor person? And how miserable do you have to be? I didn't get into the SpaceX IPO, and I didn't want to. I'll show you why in a second here. But I love watching my fellow Americans succeed or make money or do well. If you don't, man, what a miserable existence you lead. Go for a walk, meditate, take a microdose, man. Up your dosage. I don't know what's wrong with you, but celebrate success. I have a question for all the haters. Have you ever gotten a job from a poor person? The class warfare, it's a disgrace. But if anything, I want to short this IP, not the stock, but I'm waiting. Why? This chart is why I'm staying away from the SpaceX IPO. I'm a political science major from South Jersey, South Philly. I like pictures. Look at Meta, Uber, Rivian, Robinhood, and Coinbase. What happened to them after? Look at this. Down 70, down 92, down 93, down. Just about, these were the 5 most hyped IPOs in the past decade. And then obviously this one, man, massive hype with this IPO. Every single one of them have imploded within a year or two and then ripped. Not Rivian, obviously, but I mean, look at Meta. So ladies and gentlemen, I posted this 95%, 93%, 92, 77. Folks, the hype is always priced in on day one, right? And the people who buy the hype are going to get crushed. Look at where the real money is made, at the bottom. So if you go look at SpaceX right now, there aren't any options. And I don't know why they did this. It's really annoying. We have quantum computers and AI and everything like that. Why are there no options on day one? Man, I would be buying puts with both hands. I would sell the wife and kids, mortgage the house, but there are no put options available. So this is stupid. I hate when they do this. I don't know when the options are going to come out. I have my feelers out or anything like that. So I'm going to pound it into the dirt, and then we'll do a long-term bullish synthetic stock on that. So, okay, now let's get back to what I have to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, and you can look on our YouTube channel. Folks, last week, we've done 2 bearish trades, right? Trades that act like hedges on the S&P 500. Look at this, S&P 500 trade, S&P 500 trade. We have printed money in the past couple weeks as the market imploded. And then what happened Wednesday night in the free brief, ladies and gentlemen, in the solo AI brief? Not only did I cover the AI names and all that type of stuff, but we covered 2 bullish on Merica trades, okay? Now, if you missed the brief Wednesday night, a lot of folks, we had like hundreds registered, about 20% showed up. I guess that's about normal. Most of you watched the replay. So head to go.topgunoptions.com/solo-AI-replay. And there's a replay right at the top of the page. Go watch it, man. And then obviously you can grab your membership. Real quick about the membership. Do the annual, you save a ton of money, folks. And not only that, I'm going to throw in, it says it right here, if you do the annual, I'm going to throw in Options Weapon School. 9 training sessions. I charge $497 for just Options Weapon School. Go do the annual. Not only do you save over the monthly, I'm throwing in Options Weapon School. That's insane. But if you want to give it a trial, kick the tire for a couple months, it's only $197 a month. That's a bad bottle of Stag's Leap. So there you go. Why am I rambling about this? Because I told you Wednesday night to do what? Buy the dip with both hands. Men lie, replays don't. Go watch it. We covered 2 bullish on America trades. I said, Trump ain't going to invade Karg Island, folks. Are you insane? It's the size of Iwo Jima. The Marines would have to do it, and they're going to get slaughtered. You're within rocket and artillery range of the Iranian mainland. I've flown around Karg Island. I've been in the Persian Gulf, sailed through the Strait of Hormuz 4 times. I know what I'm talking about. Speaking about I know what I'm talking about, let me take a deep breath before this part of my rant. Here it is. Here we go. You ready? So I'll go off the screen for a second. Yesterday, Donald Trump. I'm not going to folks, oh my God, I forgot to tell you, we've been printing money on buying our, I call them drinking money calls. Unbelievable. unbelievable profits in 2 days. Look at that. Look at how many of our members. Look at that. Look at this. Look. I got out with a grand, 75% on a nice pop. And how many minutes? It was like 10 minutes. Look at this, out for 600. Look at these guys, man. These are all my other men. Look at this, Brent. Wow, what timing, Wiz. I did the 74.35 call at 10:42. He paid $14. He closed it 16 minutes later he essentially almost doubled his money. Happy Friday, Red Team. Ladies and gentlemen, the day before, the same thing happened. Look at this. This is yesterday. Where is it? That's how you do it. Out 300% or $2,300. And some of my other members made me look like it was my first day printing money even more than I did. There's Brent with a nice $1,200. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not printing money on these swings, I actually do feel sorry for you. I know that's ego talking. Forgive me, Father. But man, I have empathy and compassion. You don't have to do this alone. I can teach you how to do this. Men lie, trades don't. There's all the trades right there. Let's get back to the bullish on America trades. Buy this market with both hands. Yesterday, the president, I'm not going to invade CARG. I got a deal. Deal's done. Well, a little while ago, the market ripped on what? The Iranian foreign minister for the first time in a long time saying like, you know what? We're the closest we've ever been to a deal. That was at 10:40, right? And then we ripped. That's when I bought my calls. We ripped. I got out of them. Now we're selling off a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, read this. Okay? Let me take a deep breath. Because last night Iran was saying what? We're keeping control of the strait. We're not giving up our nuke ambitions. You're paying us a ton of money. I mean, I was like, oh my God, if those are the terms, we're worse off than before the war started, and we're less 13 incredible, brave American souls and hundreds of injuries, traumatic brain injuries too, that I'm going to have to deal with at the No Fallen Heroes Foundation. The terms that Iran leaked out to the fake news have nothing to do with the terms that were agreed to in writing. What they said, including their weak and pathetic statement on having a deal, bears no relation to the truth. Very dishonorable people to deal with. With them, there is no such thing as dealing in good faith. Amazing. Deep breath, Wiz. Are you an idiot? These aren't real estate developers in Manhattan, Mr. President. These are radical Islamic terrorists. Generals, clerics. Are you insane? I spent, years? Man, these people that were fighting, not the Iranian people, love the Iranian people. What did the Persian, the history, love Iran. Their leadership, man, they're nuts. They will fight to the last man. The second you say, let's negotiate, I want a deal, I'm a deal maker. Oh, you lost. That's exactly what they think. Negotiation is weakness. You already lost. They're going to sign something and they're never going to live up to it, Mr. President. You failed. Finish the effing job. All the resources are there. They started this war 47 years ago. Finish it. He won't. I'm beyond. Let me take my emotion out of it. I'm printing money. Yay. But man, there's more to life than printing money. I'm furious at this. But look, relief rally. We hit the 50-day moving average. We bounced back up to the 20. Now we're going to rip, folks. I guarantee you. And if we're going to rip and you don't have a bullish on America trade on, that's your fault, right? I gave out the report Wednesday night in the brief. It is right here, folks. This is an 11-page report. Why I'm bullish, why I'm bearish, and why these trades can fail. I'm a fighter pilot and options trader, man. I always look at the potential threats, and then I map out the two bullish on America trades. And here's my little spider diagram of what I think the S&P 500 is going to do over the next 5 years. With my uber bull or super bullish case, bullish, base, and bearish. Folks, for a couple grand today, you could potentially make 6 figures. How do I get access to this report, folks? Well, you need to join our Tactical Trade Alert service. But if you want to go check them out, head to go.topgunoptions.com/opt-in. Okay, this is the page. I'll give you, you're going to get 3 reports. You ready for this? You're going to get the AI super cycle report, 13, 14 page report, the 10 names I'm targeting in the AI sector for max profit, and the psychedelic biotech report. Speaking of the the psychedelic sector, what's going on with my names today, baby? Compass up 7% today. Okay, this is today, folks. Compass is a ripping. Let's go look at Definium. DFTX up 2%. Nice little run out of Definium up here. Atai had a nice little pop today, I think. Yep, they all pulled back a little bit as the S&P 500 is rolling over here, folks. You need to download the Bullish on America report, your AI report, and the psychedelic report. That's about rough political science math. This is $15,000 worth of reports, easily. I helped build a hedge fund when I was in Chicago, and these reports were reserved for our private wealth clients. High net worth, 50, 100 million bucks. If you weren't one of those folks, you had to pay thousands of dollars for these type of quality reports. I'm cranking these out now, folks. So if you want to go check these out for free, this is the page to go get them. Go.topgunoptions.com/opt-in. But the closer alligator to the boat is the AI sector. I probably should have looked for I jumped on, but we're probably close to 11-ish. Total of 25 new members we opened the doors with. We're probably close to 11. We're getting ready to close the doors or soon with our Solo AI, okay? And when you're ready to join Solo AI, you can just join it on the replay page. But when you're ready to join our tactical trade alert service, just go to our homepage under trade groups. It's $97 a month. That's a really crappy bottle of wine, but you get thousands of dollars worth of reports every week. Usually Sunday, I'm sitting here getting my stuff together for the week ahead, cranking out my reports and blasting them out Sunday night and Monday morning, man. Do the annual. The annual is only $970. You get 2 months on me, man. This is a no-brainer, okay? So S&P 500's rolling over a little bit right now. Go download your Bullish on America trade and read them and go out into the future and get long-term bullish. Markets tend to move up and to the right, folks, over time, okay? And I know this stuff like the back of my hand. SpaceX, enjoy watching it, eat some popcorn, but man, this is the way to go. Wait for that thing, the dust to settle. It'll probably pull back. What was it? It launched at 130, 135. I'm going to buy some puts on it. And then once the dust settles, I'm going to get long-term bullish on SpaceX, Starlink, the everything that's in that XAI. It's a, shrimp are a vehicle for eating cocktail sauce. SpaceX is a vehicle for eating Elon Musk. Yeah, Tesla was for a while, but now it's SpaceX, right? All his stuff is in there, and I love or hate the guy. I love him. You bet on Elon Musk, man. Anybody who's bet against the guy is broke or stupid or a former bartender who's a congresswoman right now. Okay, so we're having a great time here at TOPGUN Options. Obviously, go watch the replay from Wednesday night if you couldn't attend. I detail the Bullish on America trades towards the end of that brief. I obviously focus the majority of it on the AI sector. But go.topgunoptions.com/solo-AI-replay. One more time to get these reports, go.topgunoptions.com/opt-in. You're just opting in to go grab your AI report, your biotech report, and after you opt in the email, boom, right in your inbox is going to be our Bullish on America trade. All right, I got to get going. I want to watch the rest of the IPO fireworks here. Have a great rest of your day. Fights on. Namaste. Whiz out.